Skylar.
And I'm Amber Fashion Coaching Cosplay, and tonight we are watching with you guys Breaking Bad episode 10 of season 3.
It's called Fly.
Fly. Okay. What happened last episode?
Hank is awake, in pain, and he's probably not gonna walk again. Unless Mary has a say in what happens in his recovery. She's so over the top with what she wants to give him. She's taking control, though. She's in charge. And good thing,
he's
like,
their husband.
Yes, I agree. He doesn't have a say in what's gonna happen in the future, but I kind of want him to be able to walk because it's a lot to lose, you know.
He's a man of action. So.
Exactly. So there's that, and she will be able to afford the best of the best because now Skylar proposed Walt's money. She said, we can pay for the treatment because Walter has been gambling.
Oh,
Like, she told her everything. The only lie was that instead of saying he's a drug dealer, she said he's a gambler.
Yeah.
So it's like a lesser crime, but she basically just told her everything. So now she's got that off of her shoulders, but I think she feels like Walter is responsible for Hank being there, so he has so he has to pay for the treatment. Walter had a one-on-one with Gus after talking with Jesse. Jesse feels like he's not happy that they are doing all this work for like so little money when Gus is making like 96 million.
He's kind of right. They're being scammed by Gus.
Scammed? I wouldn't say so. It was the agreement. He didn't hide anything from them. He was saying clearly, 200 pounds per week, 3 months, 3 million.
Yeah, but on
and
that,
Walter
he's
agreed.
make almost
96 million. I know.
Almost $100 million of it.
But still, what he's offering them is security, which they don't have when they're working alone. Jesse has decided to do both. He's both working for Gus, but he's taking a little on the side to sell on his own to his, rehab therapy group, which is a very bad thing.
That's the shitty move.
Yeah,
right
very
there.
bad move.
I'm so angry.
I don't agree at all with what he's doing. So there's that. And Gus is bound to find out what he's doing.
Of course, he's bound to find out.
Walter is one-on-one with Gus. I don't think it went as he planned. Like, he did say, I know what you did. Like, I know you're responsible for what happened to Hank. I agree with your strategy. I would have done the same thing, which is crazy. And right after that, he's like, I want more from you. And Gus is like, well, 1 year, same price, 1 million per month. So are you in? And then Walter goes and drives at 90 miles an hour, and he's like very pissed off. Well, he's not pissed off, but I think he's starting to realize that he'd prefer to be the boss. He'd prefer to be in charge.
Be in control of his money.
It's always been
and
about
to receive
control.
what he's due with what he's making.
Yeah. Like, there's a little Jesse on his shoulder talking to him. 96 million more money! And there's a little Walter where like, yeah, but security! Alright, we're gonna move on, watch this episode, and see what happens.
Alright.
Let's go!
Is Skylar singing to Holly?
Yeah. I'm not a fan of close-ups on flies.
Why the fly though?
That's one opening I did not understand. Appreciate? I don't know. It depends what it meant. Maybe we'll figure it out as we watch the episode.
0.14% off. 0.14, that's... Like, what does that mean? Means we should be netting more than we're netting.
He's found out.
He's taking more than he's supposed to be?
It's not negligible. Well, what about spillage? Spillage? Yeah, when like just stuff gets spilled. Nothing gets spilled. What about the other one? The drops. Like on the like cold beer. Condensation. Yeah. No.
What about you taking the meth?
Crap that gets left behind. All the gunk we scrape out of the vats. I had up like a gallon each. Did you work that in? Vestiges. Yeah. Bet that's it. And that's totally it.
If he figures it out.
He's gonna be angry.
Hey, are you coming?
Yeah, in a minute.
He's becoming obsessed over this. Oh shit.
Well, there's product missing.
Yep. And it's his job. He's supposed to. I think he thinks he can do this so well, and now he finds out that there's a mistake here. So he's focusing on this. Like, oh no, I shouldn't be making mistakes.
With game is you're not supposed to have product missing.
Fly. It's funny. It's like the fly is the little detail that's bothering him. You know? And he needs to get it. But he doesn't get it. Not yet.
Shit! So he's gonna get the fly by the end of the episode because he's gonna know what the problem is.
It's bothering him so much. Yeah, on the chemist level, you were right. Everything needs to be perfect. Everything needs to be, like, by the number.
Well, technically, you got an amount when you start, transform it, you got the same amount, transform at the end of it. There's always a balance to everything with science. So.
It's not a fly, it's fucking Ant-Man.
Oh.
For one little fly, man. Oh, it's after him. But I think, yeah, any bigger picture, I think the fly kind of represents that thing that's bothering him. You know, he's focusing on something and he doesn't know why
Oh
or
my gosh,
how.
I think he never left.
You think?
There's been a contamination.
Wait. What? Wait. I mean, shouldn't we be wearing masks?
No, it's not that kind of contaminant.
It's a fly.
Not dangerous.
A freaking fly!
So what? Talk to me here.
Fly.
Flies
What do
are
you mean?
bitches.
Fly, like, what do you mean?
I mean, a fly. A housefly.
Oh my god, I love his face.
One fly?
Fly.
Dude, you scared the shit out of me. When we say it's contamination, I mean, I'm thinking like an Ebola leak or something.
Ebola.
But I mean,
So,
He's-
you're chasing around a fly.
you would have a lot more reasons to freak out over Ebola than he has to freak out over a fly.
Yeah.
Okay, look, we're running late, so let's just get started, shall we? The sooner we do it, the sooner we're done.
Freaking finally.
What are you doing?
It's time to alkaline.
Have you not heard a word I
He's
said?
talking about catching
No
the fly.
cooking until this fly is dealt with.
Oh my
Have I
gosh.
been speaking to myself?
We're making meth here. All right, not space shuttles.
Making nothing until we catch this fly.
What fly? All right, where the hell is this fly?
He's around, and I am not
He's
going
around.
to expose this batch to
The
the
fly
open
is
air
the
and
enemy.
contamination. Period. Now, you can leave me to deal with this myself, or you can help me.
I mean, could be funny.
Chasing the fly. A fly?
The fly.
The fly.
And it's a he, apparently.
Did you know that there's a acceptable level of rat turds that can go into candy bars? It's the government, Jack. Even the government doesn't care that much about quality. And, see what I'm...
What are you doing?
Jump scare.
Let me just top it off. All right, really quick.
For once, it's Jesse who actually wants the things to be done.
All right, we're 50-50.
Well, that works.
What is it from? Freaking psycho!
Jesse. You see it, right?
Gosh.
You want me to get it?
He's so he has to do this.
Make it count.
Make it count.
I'm gonna make it count. Okay. Now. 3.
Oh.
Did you get it?
I think so, yeah.
Where is it?
I don't know. It doesn't matter. Who cares? I got it.
I need to see its guts.
Look.
There is no more room for error. Not with these people.
I mean, he's right,
How
though.
about we go get some air?
He's really right.
It's air. Your answer to we're sliding headfirst into a massive crash.
Mr. White, all right, I understand that the fly is a serious thing now, all right? I'm on board. I'm just saying, you know, maybe if we went and got some air, it would help us come up with a plan on how to catch it.
Maybe the conversation with Gus actually did leave him with like a very bad impression of what was going on. I mean, it's true, now he knows that he actually sent killers after Hank, and he knows that these killers were after him too.
Yeah, that
He
shit
went
works.
and bought every single thing that could catch a fly.
We go out on a limb and say,
Holy shit!
yeah.
The fly is gonna go like, whoa!
Black is fine.
Sleeping pills.
Well, he didn't sleep at all.
Not too much, man.
Oh my gosh.
Just leave him be.
I understand why he's doing it though, because he's losing it. That tension.
Like wild animals.
None of this makes any sense if I didn't have enough. But it had to be before she found out. Skylar.
For what? To drop dead? What, you saying you want to die?
I know the moment. It was the night Jane died.
He's gonna tell the truth?
I don't know, he's drugged up.
I was at home and I sit down and this man, this stranger, he engages me in conversation. He's a complete stranger. But he turns out to be Jane's father, Donald Margolis. I told him that I had a daughter and he told me he had one too. And he said, never give up on family. And I didn't. I took his advice. What is it telling us when on the very night that this man's daughter dies, it's me who's having a drink with him? I should never have left home. Oh, if I had just lived right up to that moment, and not 1 second more. That would have been perfect.
Oh my god.
I mean, that was one hell of a heart-to-heart he just gave him. So he wants to help out. Don't fall, though.
What are you doing?
Okay, that's one to get to break your neck just right there.
But it's
You're gonna
interesting.
break
You're gonna break it.
Hold it still.
Yeah, but he's falling asleep, man. Holy shit, he's at the top. He's gonna fall with it.
I'm sorry.
He's gonna, oh my gosh, he's gonna stand the throat and he's gonna fall down.
I'm sorry about Jane.
Me too.
I mean, very sorry.
It's not your fault. It's not mine either. It's no one's fault. Not even hers.
Oh shit.
It's gonna end so bad.
Right now, Walter's the only thing stopping him from falling. Oh shit.
Jesse, come down. Let it go. We need to cook.
What about the contamination?
It's all contaminated.
It's so dramatic.
Well, he got the flies. Oh my gosh, I don't know why, but I'm so happy that he didn't turn his mind about Jane's death.
But holy fuck, all the subtext in this episode. My teachers would have freaked out over analyzing that thing.
That's half a pound. I said you're off by. Now, I'm not accusing you. But if, you understand? And if they ever found out.
I didn't take a shit.
But you did.
I'm just saying that I won't be able to protect you.
Who's asking you to?
Another one.
I think that the fly is a metaphor for Walter's problem.
Yeah. The little things he did that's bothering him. Oh, this is so cool. It's like dirt in the natural flow.
Right now, that moment is like in our movie, you got the close up and the Megatoy is screaming his lungs out because he's gonna die. That's
Yes, at the end of it, it's exactly the same, but it's such a good episode. I never expected to like an episode called The Fly so much. And I mean, there is so much hidden in this. I don't even know where to start. Like, obviously, like, we can think of The Fly. At first we thought something else. Like, it's something bothering him. But yeah, it is something bothering him. But it's not something that's happening right now. It's everything that happened up till then. It's like there's something on his conscience. Like, there's a lot of stress right now around him. He had this conversation with Gus, and he realized that he's dealing with a guy who is not afraid of killing people. I mean, other guys were after Walter, you know, they wanted to kill him. So he's realized that this whole thing is extremely dangerous, and he came very close to dying. So there's the stress about that, but we shouldn't have assumed that everything that he did up till then, Jane, the lies about Sky, all of the manipulation he did, everything, it's still in his mind, you know? It's still bothering him. It's like The Fly. It's coming back when he's too stressed over everything else. When he's focusing on his perfect plan, his business, and everything needs to be perfect, then he's got this little thing
This bug.
that comes back, you know, this bug, exactly, that's bothering him. And it's brilliant the way he did it, and he focused on it so much. He didn't really care about everything happening around him, but him saying stuff like it's going to contaminate everything, or at the end, like, everything is already contaminated. It's almost like saying it's too late. Like, I am not the man I used to be. I did those things. They happened. We cannot forget them, and we cannot ever correct them. Like, his relationship with Skylar, it's never going to be the same again. What he did with Jane, it's never going to be the same again.
Of course, she's dead.
Yeah. But there were little moments where I was like, oh, this is so intense. By the way, the acting again. Like, there are moments in this show where I'm just, like, blown away by the talent of these guys. And in this one, he was perfect. But I was like, when he was saying, like, he was saying never give up on family, and I didn't. And he's looking straight at Jesse, and he's like, I didn't. And Jesse's just like, he's taking it all in. Like, of course, him finding the cigarette and stuff, it should have been like a clue that something was gonna come up with Jane. But I'm like, he took it all in, and it still hurts him. But I'm glad he listened, and he really listened, and he was into this, and he decided to help him out. Him on the escalate? No, on the how do you call it in English? L'escalier. L'escabeau, yeah. Anyway, when he was on the thing, because after hearing all of that, he's like, I'm gonna help him out. I mean, he cares and stuff, so they both care. It's just that all the shit happening, all the business is covering all of that up. But him standing on top of that and having Walter, who's like not reliable at all, holding it, he was the only thing, you know, trying to help Jesse stay up. Like, he was the only thing keeping him up as Jesse was trying to deal with his problems. It's such a great way of replicating what's happening in real life. You know, Jesse is following Walter around, and he's, you know, trying to follow his lead and do what he asks and stuff. And eventually he bits the bullet. And now, I mean, Walter, with the information he's got, he's the only thing that can keep him safe, that can keep him from crumbling. And he's not reliable at all. So for him to just go and say, like, step down and stuff, I'm glad. I mean, help each other out. You are partners, but the situation is not over, and it's very not stable. And the fly, you know, Jesse took care of one fly. That's a problem out of the window. But the other fly, I mean, there are so many more problems, so other things that you can't.
Got a nest.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It is in the closet. So
yeah,
he's not really out of the problem for now. I was so damn sure that he's gonna told Jesse the truth about Jen's death, because Walter and medication just does not end well, as we see.
I thought for sure he would have said something, and he almost did, but actually it would have been a bit weird for him to do that twice, you know, to be on medication and say a secret like that. I think he was
but I think that maybe not this season, but probably towards the end, he was gonna tell the truth to Jesse.
Well, I mean, Jane came back.
Pesé, c'est quoi déjà?
Waited?
Yeah, it's already waiting on his chest that he's responsible for Jen's death.
It's, I mean, Jesse did say, I forgive you, but he doesn't know the whole story, so, I mean, at this point, I'm like, you should probably let it go, because you don't want to bring all these emotions back for Jesse. But, Walter, though, he's gonna have to deal with these emotions forever. Hence the fly. Jesse took care of his own fly, like, he's moved on. It still bothers him, it still saddens him, but he's okay. Or at least he acts okay for now. But Walter, the fly is coming back for him, because he hasn't dealt with it. He decided to let it go, because the whole thing is infected.
I'm a bit scared for Jesse though, because I don't know if he took the warning seriously about Gus and those people.
He doesn't want to be patronized. Yeah, he doesn't want someone, or Walter, to go and say, like, I know what you did. You're a bad kid. You shouldn't do these things. Like, listen to my rules. He doesn't want that. He's so against the system. But Walter was clearly foreshadowing what's going to happen next. Like, if he figured out that, you know, some meth was missing, and he understood in his drugged up state and crazy catch the fly state that Jesse might be the one, because, I mean, there's only 2 of them there. So he figured out that he's the one taking it, and he's not accusing or anything. He's just like, I'm just warning you, because I dealt with him. Hank is in the hospital because of that, and I won't be able to help you. He's helping him by saying that, because he cares. Like, there's a part of him that cares. He said it. Like, I think that moment was truly between these 2, and that was amazing. But Jesse, he's listening. It's just that he doesn't want to be patronized about all this. But we'll find out what he does in the future, but I think it's foreshadowing what's going to happen, because if Walter found out, Gus is going to figure it out as well. It's going to be crazy.
It's going to end so badly, seriously.
I think this episode might be one of my favorites. Weirdly enough, like...
Well, the way it was shot,
I have a
was
lot
pretty
of episodes.
interesting, seriously.
Yeah. I have a lot of favorite episodes.
With the camera angle and stuff.
I have a lot of favorite episodes in this show so far. But, I mean, I didn't really think of it, but every time I see one that stands out and that's a bit different, and I'm like, this one is cool. Like, it might be not favorite, but I really love this episode. So at least. Interesting. So now I just want to move on and see if Gus figures it out or if Jesse does something crazy.
Well, we still got 3 episodes left before the end of the series, so maybe yeah, maybe not.
Yes, so we're going to move on.
Alright.
Thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. If you want to see the next one right away, it is already up on Patreon. The link is in the description.
So go click and subscribe, and if you don't want that, next one will be up on YouTube tomorrow on Wednesday. So
Yes.
see you in a couple of hours, guys.
Bye.
Bye bye.